Hey guys, this is illstreamthat. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Game Dev Tycoon. And okay, it looks like the Govador is filing for bankruptcy. They failed to introduce a higher priced alternative and were forced to shut down production. And they will retire from the market early next year. Okay. So, okay, we don't have any contract work. We need to get our cash up to 1 million. What do we have here that we can... Okay, let's do city. And then we will see what the next one is going to be. And the G64 is no longer supported. Okay, so we have city. And... no, that's not what I wanted. Research. The next one's going to be law. We'll go ahead and hold off on that one. Let's develop a new game. And I want to do a horror game, I think. And we're going to make this a mature game. And we want that to be action. And let's put that on the PC. And we will call this Last of Them. Okay, it's going to have 2D graphics. And I haven't quite figured out the action yet, but let's try that. We'll see if we can get a blockbuster here, one that's gonna do some good stuff for us. Don't think we need dialogue. Let's move artificial intelligence up. Let's get a little bit of dialogue. We'll see how that goes. Okay, world design we don't need a lot of. Okay, sound level at 2. Let's do a little bit of world design though. Okay, so let's let that go. And okay, we'll wait till they finish out the bugs. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer, see if there's anything else they can squeeze out. Can't, okay. And a new record for technology at 18. Okay. And here's the review. Okay, this one's going to be fairly good. We got an 8. Action games work well on PC. We got a 6. I like it. An 8. Very good. And a 7. Horror and action is a great combination. Okay. So let's generate a game report. We'll see if there's anything here. Gameplay is quite important for this type of gameplay, okay? And let's get some contract work so we can make a little bit of money here, get some research points. Wow. Okay. We didn't complete that one. Let's do the library software. We should be able to do that one, I hope. Okay, we got that one, barely. And I don't think we'll be able to finish this one. The last of them made 304,000. Yeah, we're not gonna finish this one. Oh, and it didn't get me I wanted one more research. Okay. I wanted one more research to do marketing. Okay, when was our last... Okay, it's been a minute since our last racing game. Our thief game didn't work out. Okay, let's try... Let's do that again. Develop a new game. This one for everyone. And let's do... We have casual, right? Don't. Okay, let's do city. And let's do that as a strategy game. And we'll do that. Yeah, we'll keep with the PC. And that'll be for everyone. And we will call this Sim City. .2D graphics. That should be fine. Let's move that down. Okay, Vina has announced they will release a new gaming console in 2 months. The Vina Oasis comes with a 16-bit graphics and sound, which promises a new kind of gaming experience, okay? Vina said at the announcement the Oasis is a new start. This will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles, and we believe it will do very well in the market. Some of the games already announced for the console suggest that it will appeal to more mature audiences. Okay. So let's move the AI down, level design up, keep the dialogues low. We'll see what happens there. And for the last one, let's move the world design up, graphics down, and see if that changes anything for us. Okay, we'll get the bugs taken care of. And finish. Okay, there we go. And let's see what we've got here. Okay, the Vina Oasis has been released. And here's the reviews. Okay, looks like we've got a good game. A 9, more please. A 10, truly great. A 9, almost perfect. And a 10, strategy games work well on PC. Okay. $50,000 units sold in the first week. Over 100,000 by the end of the second week. And okay, our cash. We can move. So let's do that. 150,000. We are in our new office. Okay, let's train staff management. Okay, SimCity is a surprise hit with players. The developer Stream Games is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for what they will develop next. Okay. This is a very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to borrow some research information which might be of interest to you. If you're interested, then transfer 22,000 to the enclosed uplink location. We'll contact you, Agent Blowfish. No. So the training that we're doing is that way we can hire somebody. Well done, you've successfully completed your management course. You're now able to hire your very first employee. To get started, close this message and then click the fill position button, which is visible near the big desk. So we have a budget. I'm going to spend 300,000 complex algorithms. Okay, and while we're looking, we're going to generate a game report on SimCity. Okay, so we have Audrey Bell. We have Dorothy McCarthy. And Xavier Valdez. You know, I think it's got to be Dorothy. So more on the technology than the design, but the speed and the research are what I'm looking at, and they're the highest for her. And new research available, medium games. And we have to train her with the welcome training. Okay, and the game report, our post-release analysis of SimCity is complete. City and strategy is a great combination. World design seems to be very important for this type of game. And the genre match was great. Okay. And SimCity has made us 2.3 million. Okay, so she is ready. Let's research the custom game engine. And I will start training her for something maybe with design if I can Let's do game design for pirates, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, so her design is going up. And that's what I want. I want her design to be a little better. Okay, so new research available for game tutorials and mono sound. And we're going to go ahead and research medium games. We can do more with those. I have followed the progress of stream games for a while, and it seems that with your recent expansion, you have started developing larger games. Larger games deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. A publisher will market and publish your games around the world. They will also help fund development. In return, they keep most of the profits, but since the game will sell a lot more, it's usually still worth it. I can put you in touch with some publishers so you can look at some of the available contracts. Just let me know. Okay. So let's go ahead and think. Yep, she's gonna be fine. We're gonna develop our first medium game. And actually, let's... Okay, so that was a zombie game. Let's go ahead and do another racing game. We're going to call this Formula 3. Is simulation, racing. We haven't bought any licenses, have we? Oh, we bought the TES. Okay, we're going to buy the license for the Gameling. .2D graphics, okay. So this will be our first game for those, and that is a simulation. Let's try that. And now we have to actually get them on there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And for simulation. Let's do that. And okay, so I will be on that one. Okay, there we go. So we're both going to be fairly overworked at the end of this, and that's fine. And the last one. Try that. And okay. First game, we're both going to be burnt out here. Okay, let's get rid of the bugs. Okay. And Invento announced the much anticipated successor to the popular TES console. This is the greatest console we have ever built. It comes with state-of-the-art 16-bit graphics and sound. It's simply super, and that's why we decided to call it the Super TES. Okay. And we'll call that one. Okay, a new record for technology. Okay. Let's see. Better user experience and level editor are available. And here's the reviews. 6, 7, an 8, and an 8. Okay, well, could have been better. I will have her generate a game report on that. And I do some research. Okay, game tutorials are complete. And better user experience. Okay, engine seems to be quite important. Okay. And, okay, yeah, self-publishing. They want us to get a publisher. Okay, we don't have any research points, and the Super TES has been released. So the training there is done, or the research is done. Let's get some contract work going. It's going to be easier to get contracts done now because we've got 2 people to work on it. Okay, logo animation. Okay, clear trend towards RPG games. Okay, we're going to take advantage of that. So for RPG, let's go ahead and okay, I'm not sure what I want to do with RPG. Maybe maybe Thief. Medium, we'll make it a mature. We'll put that on PC. And I'm going to call this Robbers. 2D graphics. Oh. Okay, we don't need engine. Try that. I know one is usually right around here. The other one's usually all the way down, and the other one's usually all the way up. And we'll do that, so we're about the same. And Formula 3 is off the market. That made a little over $1 million. Okay. And Vony, a company known for General Electronics, has presented a prototype console called the Play System. They've collaborated with Ninvento, creators of the beloved and successful TES and Super TES consoles, to develop what is basically a Super TES with a CD drive. This would be the world's first console using a CD drive. Okay, so that looks about right, about where we would want it. I'm gonna put her there, and I will take that one. Journalists around the world are baffled as only one day after Vony and Ninvento jointly announced the Play System at the Entertainment Conference, things have turned sour. Ninvento announced today they will cancel the project and instead seek to develop a console with a different partner. Rumor has it that the distribution deal the companies had worked out was unfavorable to Ninvento, handing over much of the control to Vony. This seems to be the end of the Play System. I'd love for them to just work faster here. Okay, and I think that's about what we need for RPG. And there we go. Yeah, so we're both 150. We'll share that load. In 2 months, the TES will be taken off the market. Okay. And we'll get the bugs out of the way. We go. And okay. World design and graphic is leveled up. And we can research open world. Okay, so I'm gonna have her generate a game report, and then I'm gonna send her on vacation. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so here's our first review. We've got a 7. An 8. Played it 4 days. A 6. And an 8. Okay. The TES is no longer supported. We released one game and made 130,000. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and use 300,000 to look for somebody with game demo. All right, what do we have here? It's right about in the middle, and yeah, the speed and the research are fairly good, I guess. Let's go ahead and hire and train. Okay, we'll send you on vacation. I'm going to research the level editor and then open world. And then we are going to get our first game engine. And okay, Thief and RPG is a good combination. Sound isn't important. Okay. And research open world. I heard you've been very successful in the gaming business and you're starting to grow your team. I've updated our client list. So if you're looking for some contract work, just let me know. Okay. Medium-sized contracts have been unlocked. Okay, we can create a custom engine. Let's go ahead and do that. Get everything on here. So that's a $220,000 engine. And we're going to call all of our engines solars. So this will be solar V1. And everybody will help create that. It seems the market is normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. Robbers is off the market, over 1 million. And Dorothy McCarthy, I have a knack for security. I think we could really do with some security upgrades in our office. I've done some research. I think that with an investment of 50,000, we would be a lot safer than we are now. What do you say? Let's do it. Okay. And there we go. The solar V1 is complete. And go ahead and do the new topic. Okay, and I'll let them do some light contract work while I do my research. Okay. And music. We'll do this one. I would hope they would be able to handle this. Nope. Okay. Well, let's develop our first new game. It'll be a medium game. And let's do music. I think. The genre we can do simulation. And let's see here. Let's stay on the PC for now. Use the Solar V1. It'll be for everyone. And actually, let's put it on the Super TES. And we can call this Rock Band. Okay, we're going to do 2D graphics version 2. Okay, so simulation. I think that's right. We're going to do save game, a linear story. Yeah, we'll get all that on there. We'll take off the linear story. That'll save us 20,000. And we can do that. That way everybody's working on something. Okay, we'll do a level editor. That should be good. Yeah, that'll work. That'll keep everybody fairly level. Okay. Game convention. Dear Stream Games, we have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet, Games, also known as E3, or G3. By having your own booth, your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games. We think our audience would love to see you there. We will contact you yearly with booth options. Hope to see you at G3. Okay. And we're going to do mono sound. We don't need open world. So let's try that. And okay. Let's do that. Okay, so technology is going to be good. That should be a new high. Okay, we'll wait for the bugs to be ironed out. Okay, one new bug. We're kind of waiting. Go. And a new record for design and technology. Story quests and dialogue have gone up. Okay, simple cutscenes and better dialogues can be researched. And what do we have here? Okay, we have an 8. Very good. We have another 8. Love it. Another 8. Very enjoyable. Another 8. Okay. Music and simulation is a great combination. So she will generate a game report. Okay, he can do simple cutscenes, and I will do better dialogue. And let's go ahead and we're going to go for a medium booth. It'll cost 500,000. Actually, let's just do a small booth. Okay, better dialogues is completed. Simple cutscenes and... Okay, music and simulation, great combination. Story quests, not very important. Gameplay, very important. And the platform audience match was good. Okay, Nolan is still new to the team. A few more games and the team will have higher potential. Okay. So... Okay, we could do rhythm. And let's grab some contract work maybe. If there's... Yep, we'll do playtest. Okay, the first game convention. Okay, 44,000. We did not make it in the top 100 booths. Okay. So they should be able to get that done. Vony has announced their very own console called the Play System. Apparently, the company has completely reworked their earlier Play System prototype after Ninvento canceled the project. It'll come with a CD-ROM drive and 32-bit processors and is wholly owned by Vony. Industry professionals say this might be the beginning of a new generation of consoles. Ninvento declined to comment. The Play System will enter the market in 2 months. Okay. And sequels we can research. Okay. Well, they couldn't get that done. Great. And Airplane, we want that one. Okay, they should be able to get that one, I hope. Seems quite a few players use illegal copies of Rock Band. I've managed to identify some of them. We could either sue them to defend our copyright or send them warnings to ask them to stop. Let's warn them right away. And the Play System has been released. Okay. So let's do one more game today. Okay, we gained 197 fans. We're gonna send both of them on vacation real quick. Rock Band is off the market. 1.7 million what it generated. So when they come back, we're gonna go ahead and do our final game today. There we go. So let's develop a new game. And we're going to do, let's do a medium game for everyone. The airplane, and let's do a action game. We're gonna go for the play system. 200,000 for the license. Oh, come on. Here we go. Solar V1. And we're gonna call this World War II Airstrike. Actually, we could just call it Airstrike. Okay, 2D graphics. Okay, we'll have a linear story on this one. It should be right around there, maybe. And we'll keep those. Okay, have a level editor. And I think that's about right. I think we'll that and that. Or maybe that. No. That'll keep us about even. Okay, and do that, and yeah, that'll be fine. We'll make that open world. And let's see what we can do here. I think we're gonna hit we hit a record with technology. And we might hit a record with design. Okay, we'll finish. Yep, new record for both. Okay, 2D graphics version 2 have leveled up, and okay, Dorothy and Nolan have both leveled up, and they both need a raise. Okay. So I'm gonna research marketing. And okay, we have an 8. We have a 7. A 9. And an 8. Okay. I will have her generate a game report. And he will research transport. Okay. And there's a clear trend towards action games recently. All right. Well, maybe that will help the sales. It looks like it might. Okay, airplane and action is a great combination. World design is not very important. Dialogue is not at all important. And the platform audience match was great. And Nolan is still new to the team. Okay, they're both still good. Do some contract work. I think we're going to be fine because everybody seems to be decent at technology. It's the design that we have the issues with. Okay, the Vena gear will be taken off the market soon. Oh, that one will be easy, I hope. Let's get a medium booth this year. Yeah, we got 17,000 and almost 2.5 million for Airstrike. Okay, that one should be easy enough, I hope. Oh yeah. So we don't have a game in development, but they're showcasing Airstrike and Rock Band. Okay, 7,900 people. Or 79,000 people. Okay, we got the Vena gear no longer supported. And we're going to get these 2 other contracts out of the way. That's easy. Okay, we'll try. I don't think we're going to get it, though. No, we're not going to get it. That's fine. And I'm going to research sequels. And that will be the end of today's episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is illstreamthat. Hit the like button if you like this type of content. It lets me know that you like this particular type of content and would like to see more. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications to be notified every time I post a video. And follow me on X, Twitch, and Discord. The links are in the description below. Have a wonderful day.